Hello everyone, it's 12:30, Wednesday the 5th of April. Sun is out, I've got my cap on, ready to rock and roll because the full tank of fuel now off to my first day of this 11 plus state tour to Kartinggenk, to Mettmann in Germany, plus also Steinfurt in Germany, and then back to Kartinggenk, and then back home on the 17th. And then a fantastic opportunity has arisen, which I've signed a contract for. You'll get to see that on social media, hopefully whilst I'm actually recording this vlog, so I might make this a little bit of a two-parter. So let's start this off with it being part one. I'm at home. I've just said goodbye to mum and dad and also the rest of my family, so my sister, my niece, my nephew and our little dog at the house. And now it's time for me to drive to Ashford, to the Premier Inn in Ashford, Eureka Leisure Park. So on the road we go. So coming up to 3:30 on Wednesday. Now finally checked in. You'll probably see a pan shot right about now of which room I'm in. I'm in room 106 here at the Premier Inn, Ashford, Eureka Leisure Park, for the night before I head off early doors to the Eurotunnel tomorrow, and then over from Folkestone to Calais. And then it's a three and a half hour, maybe 4 hour trip to Genk from there. So it's motorway pretty much most of the way, which is going to be pretty good. It stretch the legs on the car and help clear out the DPF. So this is going to be a two-part vlog from my perspective. Basically, I want to keep them under 20 minutes an episode. It means that you will meet people from my line of work, who I work with, who I work as in terms of commentating on, which is really, really cool. So you'll meet some of the characters. You might hear maybe a few F-bombs, which I will attempt to bleep out, but can't guarantee. So this is definitely not made for kids, these vlogs. And I wanted to, as I said with vlog one, when I went over to Campilos earlier on this year, I wanted to vlog my travels and take a little bit of time. And this for me is also good for helping my memory in later years, you know, when I forget what happened here and what happened there. So I hope you enjoy this first of two-parters, but I'm going to catch up with a very good friend of mine who actually lives locally to where I'm staying. And a lot of you within the motorsport and sim racing space will know this particular lady. Very, very good friend. And every time I come down to this neck of the woods, we always try and meet up. So we are meeting up tonight a little bit later. So I'm going to get some work done, get some phone calls done, get some writing done, and then get myself ready for tonight. Catch you in a bit when I catch up with my friend. Good morning, bonjour, guten Morgen, goedemorgen. It's now Thursday morning. Sometimes on a travel day, time is not fleeting, but it's just that you now have to sort of prioritise your travel, because it's going to take a little bit of time to get to Genk. And I know I'm going to be there at some point just after lunchtime, hopefully. And yeah, I've got my hangar waiting to board, waiting for the call to go onto the Eurotunnel. Yeah, a bit of a brief update here, so hence why I'm on portrait as opposed to landscape. It's now 3 o'clock. I'm stuck on the ring road heading to Leuven, and I was due to get to the track at 4, and now it's going to be 4:30. The weather conditions have been absolutely horrible. Fog, massive rooster tails, but hey ho, we move on. Morning. Yesterday was a day to forget, but had a fantastic evening with Abdul and Christopher El Fagali. Also, we went to the Eau Rouge simulator location, which is about 10 minutes away. And went out for dinner with Tom Castermans, who used to, funnily enough, work with Jenson Button in Formula One and now runs a sim rig construction company, which is really, really cool. Now in the commentary box, because I've got some work to do, some prep. 205 drivers, 24 different nations, and yeah, free practice is about to get underway. Already done some work this morning, just doing some social media bits and pieces, some thumbnails for YouTube for this weekend's stream, so at least we're all up to date and I don't need to worry about that one. So yeah, and then it'll be time to tour the paddock a little bit and get ready for some work today. Going to be doing some paddock announcements as well, and yeah, over the next couple of days we've got quite a few races still to take place, and we've got qualifying tomorrow morning as well, so really looking forward to it. And of course, yeah, you're wondering why I've shaved. Try and shave some years off my face because the beard is also looking a little bit whiter than it normally would be a few years ago, so got to try and make myself not look 45, even though there are some white hairs showing here and on the other side of my face. So yeah, let's have a good day. Just a little bit of a behind the scenes. Free practice is currently underway. We're most of the way through the day doing some social media content. So that is going to be Senior Road Tax odds going out. And at the moment we also have rain and dry weather tyres being collected and scrutineering. Seniors are currently being done. And at the moment, while drivers' briefings are going up in the main building, there are people also queuing up for the dummy grid, which looks to be DD2 and Masters. So yeah, plenty of stuff to see. Right, Ice Fly. That driver there, Mr. Lewis Gilbert, the Pride of Scotland, 316 this weekend, 326 next weekend for the Euro Trophy. There's DD2 and Masters now starting to go through. Billy Einen, number 410, good to have him back in the paddock. Hello, Mats.
Hi.
Right, so I've got my favourite donut supplier, Mats Johan Overhoff, running in DD2 this weekend. This is the man that famously dropped the F-bomb, I think it was, at the Rotax O plate in Wilton. But you're good?
Yeah, I'm good. You too?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the supply for next week. He's about to go out on track, but I'll leave you to it. But yeah, a lot of things happening. Great track here, 1,360 metres. I'll also introduce you to someone who I'm working with closely behind the scenes on social media very, very soon, but he's taking some video content at the moment. So we're having a lot of fun today, and tomorrow is when the real hard work begins, because we've got qualifying, then we go into the racing. So good evening, folks. I am currently in, yeah, bag of crisps. I am going to have them tonight, I don't care. I think it's past 9 o'clock now. I'm actually in my hotel room, Hotel ECU, or ICU as they call it here in Genk. Literally 5 minutes from the track. Just been a very long day. I'll make sure that tomorrow morning you meet one of the people, well, over the course of the weekend, I'm going to try and see if I can get people on here that I actually work with, so just to see some of the people behind the scenes. But yeah, I've been working with Lucas a little bit today. We've been doing some fun games on social media. Of course, it's Easter Bank Holiday weekend, so of course we had to do something special, and it's really, really entertaining. So yeah, I just wanted had some food, got some bits and pieces done, and now it's time to just relax, chill out, just not doing much, just chilling out. Sometimes that's quite good over these race weekends, because there are times when you do need this downtime, and it's quite important, because otherwise, if you don't, you can have an issue over the course of the weekend. So should be getting a bit more sleep tonight. Gonna have a shower as well tonight, but I will have one in the morning, just so at least I just feel a little bit more settled and ready for bed tonight. So see you tomorrow. So I've got to be very, very quiet. It's 6:30 in the morning. I've had a really, really good night's sleep. This beast, Volvo, has got to be fueled. I'm going to get some breakfast because I haven't been given breakfast here. So yeah, It's just one of those things. You have to take it on the chin. A lot of fun yesterday, great catching up with a lot of people in the paddock, but today is going to be a lot of hard work. Paul Clarkson, our chief scrutineer, will be on his way as we speak. He's probably about an hour out, so I think it'd be cool to get there. And yeah, then I've also got to do a champagne run. Wonder who's going to foot the bill for that? Esme. Right, catch you in a bit. Right then, it's been a busy day. I'm now in the Karting Genk office. Yeah, 16 races today, plus qualifying, plus social media posting for the provisional top 5 results. And I've got to do some writing tonight, but it's now time to relax, chill out, and enjoy the atmosphere. Enjoy just sort of like having a little bit of, you know, when you're on your feet all day, it's never easy. It's never easy, but you know what? It's been a good day. 16 races plus quali. Got more races tomorrow. It all kicks off tomorrow. Madness in the juniors and the seniors in the last few races. Oh my God. First 2 laps of junior heat 3. Chaotic to say the least. We lost 7 drivers out of 36. Madness, but hey, that's karting. And everyone has a little bit of desperation setting in the final race. So to get points on the board, or as minimal points on the board as possible to get through to the top 30 and not having to worry about the second chance seat or the B final tomorrow. But yeah, going to enjoy some food very soon, and see you guys tomorrow. Ciao. Goedenavond, Nederland. Yeah, I'm absolutely shattered. Tom Bracken, you're being called out. Watch your back, sunshine. I got sprayed with champagne this afternoon, so yeah, my Rotax jacket got soaked. I think someone's going to get a bottle of ice cold water or some kind of water down the back of their neck. Besides, I'm now in the Bastion Hotel in Geleen in Nederland, in the Nederlanden, in Holland. So 20 minutes away from Karting Genk, I am in the process of getting set up for my broadcast with Mr. Parfit. Mr. Dan Bepples, not with me tonight, damn it. But it's the first of a double header. Come and have a look at this. I mean, like, oh my God, like walk-in monsoon shower. And I cannot believe how much that bed is all for me. It's all for me, treating myself. Besides, I need it after today. Anyhow, I'm going to grab a shower, get myself ready and changed, and then off we go for commentary. And you'll probably see a little bit of that stream on here right now.
We've seen it before. I mean, Vince Peters has been the standout dark horse. I mean, he nearly got 2 double victories on the trot. I mean, VIR, him and Igor Kos were battling each other right up until the checkered at VIR. They went through the roller coaster part of the circuit, like 5 corners to go, and Peters just tried to plant it around the outside. Kos went, no, you don't, out the final corner. It was a run to the line.
Alex Redhead as well got caught up with Joy coming back on at the moment as well, but it is hammered down in 19th, and Peters is up 8 into 15th after he makes contact, which looks like Eckhart in front as well. So it's all getting a little bit tight further down, but everybody apart from Choi seems to be okay currently at the moment, and we've still got Aidan Young leading away. We saw it there. Vince Peters has just lost a position. Daniel Thomas. Thomas was involved with Gerber earlier on as well, and he's been a little bit of door running for Peters there at the same time. So, you know, they've got to be really careful. Daniel Thomas is showing some aggression.
Yeah. He's lost it at one of the wrong places. Off at the Jackie Xbox. He's just completely lost the back end. Was he trying to audition for Jim Garner?
I'm not really sure. We can might be able to have a look back and see what he's been up to. But he looked like he made a little bit of a boo-boo.
So Aidan Young took the victory after a dynamic battle with Niklas Nolde and Philip Hammer at Brands Hatch. And it's out of the final corner. Checkered flag out this time. Aidan Young picks up his 2nd victory. He's taken a feature race at Brands Hatch, and now he's taken a sprint. Misha Berger rounds out the top 2. Jaime Fierro takes the victory in the AM class, and it was a bit close for comfort between Sproul, Strudwick and Peters. So the lights have gone out and we're underway. Good start from the pole sitter, but Vince Paters like a jackhammer, and there is a jackhammer crash, and we've got 2 cars flipping upside down already, and it's all kicked off. We've not even got 60 seconds in, lads, and Hammer's off. Paters has gotten into the race lead. Garolf, Sproul, Ramsey are already in the pit, so those were the 3 cars that ended up going up into the air. Yep. The roof might be hitting the floor first, not the wheels. But yeah, well, Philip Hammer is now really pushing. He's got that gap down to Vince Paters to 1.73 seconds. He's just put in the fastest lap of the race, so 1 minute 29.51. Vince Paters was nearly 0.6 of a second slower. Now, the attention to detail. Fierro is off, and that is sideways, and he's kept that out. Well held, Jaime. That was definitely Code Brown written all over it, and he kept it out the barrier. There's no damage on the front of that, but I'm sure that his underwear will need a change after that scare through into the Kleine Schikane.
But he didn't. He kept it out. He's gained, nearly 15 positions. He's got somewhat of a quarter of a full car that he should have had. And yet he's still flying along quite nicely and on a 130, 132. So, he's doing the biz there. Butchering your name there. Hogendorn currently at the moment.
Driver, the current reigning and defending champion. That gap is now 0.7 as they go into the Jackie X chicane. Paters and Hammer, very smooth, very consistent. Aidan Young, in the meantime, is closing in on Daniel Thomas for 4th place. Salvatore Guariento just close behind Alexander Redhead so far, because he's going to make it a quartet in 3 rounds. The sprint race winner at VIR, the double header last time out, and now on home territory at Zolder, he's not put a foot wrong. He's had a little wobble here or there. Hammer's gotten close, but not been able to have the opportunity to get past him. As they go through into Boulderberg, 2 chicanes remain. Vince Paters, the number 45, will take his 4th win of the season. There's a little bit of backmarker traffic just up ahead. Philip Hammer is trying to close in. He won't be there or thereabouts to have a bit of a last-minute lunge. The checkered flag is out. Vince Paters wins again, and this time it is on home soil at Circuit Zolder.
A very good morning, and I've been up for a short while. I've just been doing some odds and sods, downloading the results from yesterday, and still in my comfortable king-sized bed. You know what? Last night was a really, really good sleep, and the good thing is I can check out of this room at noon today. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is put some clobber on. For those wondering what clobber means, it means clothing. And then I will be heading down for some good old brekkie. I'm going to rinse the buffet as much as I can, eat my fill, and then come back upstairs, do some pieces, maybe have a little bit of an extra nap, and then midday check out and head over to my good friend in Mettmann, Herr Conny Bayer. So, time for a little bit of R&R, some grub, get ready, get repacked, pack the car up, and then just take my time this morning because I need it after the weekend I had. Now another one's about just around the corner.
So, einen wunderschönen guten Nachmittag von Mettmann und Casa del Valle. Hello, Bonnie. Hello. Right, well, I'm now in Mettmann in Düsseldorf. Well, the southern part of Düsseldorf. Just driven from the hotel in Geleen. Wonderful stay. Housekeeping did knock on the door at 10:30 this morning. So this is the back garden. That is the cage for a certain little cat called Gizmo, who's there. And there is Mimia, aka Puppy, who is an Alsatian Malamute. So I'm staying here for the next few days. And yeah, getting to the end of part 1 of the vlog. So yeah, good to be here back in my second country, my second home country. So yeah, wasn't too bad a trip, easy. Purple sectors were de rigueur, and actually they're legal over here as well. The Autobahn is a fantastic thing. My car did hit its top speed as well. So yeah, here we are in Casa del Baia. Connie's upstairs at the moment, and good to be back with a good old buddy of mine. So my next guest is my good friend, Mr. Conrad Bayer. And where are we, good buddy? We're at the...
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
At the little speed shop,
Yes.
so to speak.
Yes. Well, we've got a big, beefy yank tank of a truck. And it's a big block, isn't it?
Actually, it's a small block now because we changed engines.
Yes.
Took the old Gen 3 supercharged engine out of it, which was the big block,
Yep.
and put a similar engine in it that you will find in a Hummer H2 or a Silverado from 2004 onwards, which is a 6-litre small block V8.
And it sounds glorious as well with the pipe that it's got on the back of it. But we've also got one of his regular steeds, a new purchase, which is a GL, isn't it?
That's correct.
A GL, and it's the big one. It's had a tune on it, which has now got, what was it, 350 brake horsepower and 700 newton meters.
820.
820. Standard spec was just over 300 and 700 newton meters.
Yep.
So that is his new pride and joy, and we've just had a ride down here. What a place here, guys. So that's it for this part of the vlog. And that really concludes part number 1. See you in part 2, where I go back to Karting Genk. You'll meet some other people as well around the paddock and some other friends. So tune in next time. Thanks for watching.